Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome viewers once again to my channel. So as you can see, I'm stood on the corner of what's known as Old Market, which when we were at the other end had a label called Corn Exchange. So just zoom back again to this retro building. We were actually at the end of this street, which of course had the town hall. So I've decided to film from here today because there's a number of interesting shopping areas, come arches, and of course it is locked down from tomorrow, so I may not have time to come out and film. So I'll keep going down here because there's some interesting buildings on this side. So as I say, McDonald's now occupying the old Burton's building as it was known as. So you can see the contrast of architecture again, like I say. So as we go down, the buildings of an older age, and the one that you see there called the Union Cross Hotel is actually one of the oldest buildings in Halifax, dating back to the 16th century. So I'm going to go across and then show you this wonderful archway that leads to the Borough Market. So once again, there's the Trinity Academy. So a little more detail of the Union Cross Hotel. So as you can see, there are various arches that go right into the Borough Market. So if you look here where it's Fujifilms, I think that's the old Janet Green. So a lot of shops closed on the way, I'm afraid, but we do have some wonderful cafes along the way. Okay, I remember this as it's still got the same name, Shaw Hardcastle, as a uniform shop. Used to buy my school uniform. Once again, that's going back a long way. So I'm heading towards a street called Russel Street, okay, which when I get there, we were there yesterday as well with the Horsefields jewelers. So if I pan around, this is Smith's down on Market Street, Heron Foods, and actually I love this archway entering into what is actually known as the New Market. So when it was built in the 1870s, so a lot of Victorian cast iron work, etc. So this is another entrance to the Borough Market, so we will enter the Borough Market and show you all around. So again, a lot of stalls closed, and in place are a lot of eating places, but it still has a lot of character. I will try and come closer to Christmas time and see the atmosphere then. So look, it's quite busy. So what you see ahead of you is a very famous or locally famous retailer called Max Crossley. I'll go there again, and it's had various names. It's called Under the Clock, so obviously that's a very old Victorian time clock. So if I pan up to the ceiling, you can see the wonderful ironworks, etc. Okay, so a lot of Victorian time architecture and decorations. Alright, so it's different occupiers. I remember this is a shoe shop. I'll carry on walking around. You can see there are quite a number of retails, but like I said, a lot of empty stalls as well. Okay, everybody observing, and the traditional, of course, the phone shops. Okay, okay. So I am walking towards the top end, which was where Greg's is on the outside. All right, so really a lot of traditional things, lots to choose, lots of different things. I didn't used to see this in my days, which is a nail bar and barber's shops within this. Okay, so this is the entrance where that collapsed building was against. So you can see Cafe Nero there. Okay, so it's a few butchers at one time. There were many, many more, but perhaps sign of the times again that people buying these things. Okay, it's a lot of architecture up there and a lot of decorations. I'll continue to walk. The reason why it's so dark is they are doing some renovations. So this is the Merry England entrance that we talked about yesterday. So all these waiting for occupants, I'm afraid, and a lot of space being created for eating areas. As we go further down, okay, so another traditional butchers with cooked meats, etc. And there's the Westgate Arcade. Okay, so then this is the entrance for that. A lot of these shops have actually survived since my time. I know this lady's been here a long time, selling her knitwear, etc. And the sewing box as well. I remember that my mum coming here. But these places over here are very new. Okay, so as you can see, all sorts of retailers at this side. And so we go further. So I remember a record shop being on here. Okay, so this is the bottom entrance, as I call it. We're very close to Tesco's. So that's, sorry I forgot the name, Market Street, wasn't it? Okay, some more shops. Sorry about another barbers. That lovely cosmopolitan food, some Thai food being sold here. Nice to see those that are occupied. I can give you a view of this lane as well. Okay, I'll go up here again because the clock is really a antique and something. So another It's another phone repairers. Okay, and this again is the entrance. Look, if you can see through, there's a Poundland just there. Okay, so nice to see all these stalls being occupied and providing good service. So family butchers again. This is something you used to see an awful lot of back in our days, traditional bakers. So I'm almost coming back to the archers as I call it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back out of this entrance. Okay, and I can show you again the wonderful architecture that's around. No doubt these were gas lights of the time. Wonderful, wonderful to see. Okay. So there's a pan again, art again. There's the Thomas Cook building over there and Horsefield Jewellers. So I did actually start further up there, and if I pan around, that's Smith's. Okay, viewers, I think we'll call that the end of this video. So I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I will say goodbye. I'll say Allah Hafiz. I'll say take care. Look after yourselves. Apni hifazat rakhna. So please do subscribe to my channel and share my videos. And until the next time, which I hope will be very soon, I'll say goodbye. Like I say, I am going to try and make some other videos or drive around some of the areas that people have requested me. But in the meantime, please subscribe to my channel and share the videos. So until the next time, goodbye.